I talk a lot with my clients about how easy it is to buy real estate. And this gets people kind of wrapped up. They don't really know what to think about it because the average cost of real estate in the Fraser Valley is like $850,000. Now, you probably don't have $850,000 laying around. You probably don't have 20% of that laying around. So how can it be so easy? Well, you have to go through it step by step. And step one, if you read my buyer's guide, is the decision to buy. You can't just kind of hope to save money. You can't plan on saving money down the road. You can't plan on making more money down the road. You have to decide and start doing it now. Once you decide and you start putting things into place, it snowballs. It gets easier and easier as you go. The more money you save, the easier it is to save more. The more money you make, the easier it is to make more. It snowballs. But step one, you have to decide. So if you want to decide to buy real estate, if you want to go down that path, let's go down it together. Let me know that you've made the decision, and then let's make a plan. On the other side, selling real estate is entirely different. Sometimes people come to me and they have already decided that they want to sell their property. Now, they don't really know much about what this process entails. They don't know much about what's going to go into it. You can't just decide to sell real estate. You have to know what's going into it first. Most people have a mortgage on their property. Most people have big payments on their property. They have however much owing on their property, but they've already made the decision to buy. They don't even know how much money they're going to be left over with when they do buy it. Because usually the plan is you're going to sell one property, buy another. Or they're going to sell one property, move to another country, rent, or do something crazy. But they don't really know what it fully looks like. They figure they're going to end up with a big pile of cash from selling their property, and they can do whatever they want with it. Now, sometimes this is as simple as it is, but most times there's a lot of details that they need to know first. So step one when selling real estate, again, is not just deciding to. Step one is collecting information. You need to know the information about your mortgage. You need to know the information about your payments, your potential prepayment penalty for your mortgage, and then all the other fees that you actually have to go through when you're selling real estate. So if your house is worth, again, $850,000, you are not going to walk away with $850,000 if you sell that house. Now, you might, if there's many different things that happen, but chances are there's a lot of things that you don't necessarily think of first of all. So don't just decide, collect all the information that you need. Let me help you get all the information that you need, and then we'll make the decision whether or not it's a smart thing to do or not. Because you might find that maybe just refinancing your mortgage is a better idea that ends up with less payments, better cash flow for you and your family, and that kind of thing. It's all about collecting the information when selling. With buying, you have to decide to buy. With selling, you have to get all the information first before you make the decision. So if you want to make one decision or the other, we can chat, we can collect all the info, or we can just start a process, get the snowball going, and get you closer to where you want to go for your future real estate goals.